And here we go with a super special edition tonight of my son's running shoe. This is going to be the Adidas Disney collaboration, the Racer TR21 kids running shoes. So just some general guidance. Make sure that you get your kids' foot measured. Just know that their feet are growing. Consider width, depth, stiffness, ease of use, ease of removability, you know, what activities are going to be used for, right? So running, walking, jumping, playing, walking around. In this case, I can definitely tell you that my son lasted an entire day walking on his own at Magic Kingdom and Disney, and so proud of him for doing that. It's been a couple different trips, and not all of them have gone fully ambulatory, if you know what I'm saying. So taking a look at this shoe here, he loves this shoe, and I'm surprised that I got my hands on it to get it down here. So we have a single Velcro enclosure for ease of tying. By the way, he is 8 years old, and we haven't mastered the lacing of shoes just yet, so he's able to do this on his own. Nice elastic enclosure here for some decent lockdown. My son does have a little bit of a flat foot going on, and he does have a tendency to overpronate, so we do have a nice TPU back counter here to secure that heel. We do have some nice internal and external sidewalls to really stabilize that heel and correct any hind foot motion that might be driving the forefoot. So he definitely has run several times with me in this particular shoe, and he's done very well. So number two, the upper. So it is a very highly ventilated upper. He does tend to have sweaty feet, but he doesn't have any issues with this particular shoe. It does have quite a bit of stretch to it. It doesn't have a ton of inlay as far as materials to really cause friction and pressure points for his foot. There is a little bit of a wobbling of the tongue. It does have a tendency to migrate left and right over the course of the day, so that just needs to be corrected a little bit. So the thing that he really likes, really cushioned heel that really secures and locks down onto his foot, and it's not flopping around, although he is able to get in and out of this shoe without any issue. Moving on to the foam. So the foam is a little bit stiffer than some of our adult running shoes, but it does have a little bit of stability as far as the twisting goes, but it is quite flexible in the forefoot. And then now moving on to the outsole. So this does have quite a bit of exposed foam, and it can get a little bit slippery in some wettish conditions, but there's a little bit of traction up here. It'd be nice to have some additional rubber back here to really give him some additional traction going forward. The shoe is very easy to clean. We've just had to wipe it down. There's just been some mud and all that good stuff, but it does tend to clean up very well. The insert does not come out. It is fat, it is stuck in there good. So if you have any kind of inserts or modifications that need to happen, this is not going to be the shoe for you. And in consideration of the stiffness of the midsole, the durometer around the first toe is 44.5. The medial heel is 48.5. The lateral heel is going to be 37, and then around that fifth toe is going to be 43. So kind of a stiffer substance here for this cloud foam material. All right, let's pop this on the scale and find out how much it weighs. All right, for a boy's size 2.5, it is going to be 6.5 ounces. So 6.5 ounces is not bad for him. It is a lightweight shoe, and he's able to really turn those feet over and not have any issues. This fits true to size to him, 2.5. And again, he does have a little bit of a flatter arch and a wider foot, especially in the forefoot, with a little bit of overpronation. Of course, every child is different, and how they walk and how they develop and how they grow will change as time goes on. So for him, we'll just keep an eye on that pronation, and it might change in due time. It's hard to say what these are now, but when we purchased this, it was about $60, but I've seen it on sale for way less than that. All in all, I think it's a really great shoe from Adidas. He loves the colors, he loves the design, he likes the fact that he can get on and off super duper easy, and it does have all the qualities of a decent adult running shoe. And as my son gets more and more into running, I think it's important that we consider footwear that is going to keep up with him. So the next shoe that I'm going to review for my kids is going to be actually for my daughter, and we will have that posted soon. And just so you know, it's a super cool looking pink shoe that I think you're gonna love. All right, everybody. So hopefully you enjoyed this special edition of Running Dad Adventures, where we talk about kids running shoes in addition to adult running shoes. Hey, you know, it's a family affair. We're all running. You know, my wife runs, my kids run, and I run. So there you go. Hopefully everybody enjoyed that. Have a wonderful beginning of the school year, and we'll see you in the next one.